Hello everybody, Shulk 1042, welcoming you back to more Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. In the last episode, we saw a lot of carnage happen with Reyn, where he was waving the monado around and destroyed a machine, and Shulk got told off by Fiora because it didn't really show much care about Fiora under the urge of being potentially killed or somewhat. But in this episode, we're going to be doing a little bit of an offset kind of situation. I'm going to change the time to 8 in the morning because I want to do some side quests, and believe me, I am not an expert at this game, but I have heard that there are cases where okay, there you go. Just sorting out. There we go. Yeah, just sorting out the screen so it's actually easier to see the text box and that. But yeah, there are certain side quests that you have to complete, because I know the further you get in the story and you haven't done a side quest, certain side quests will actually disappear and you'll actually not be able to complete it. So let's see. I think if we go in, no, it's not into. Hang on. Into tutorials, I think it does go over all of the basic controls in that, so you can just look at this in your own time, kind of thing. It shows the battle tactics for Shulk, Reyn, Fiora, and all of that. But I'm pretty sure there should be a tutorial that tells you about side quests, how certain ones can only show up at certain points. The first one we got was like a collectible quest. This guy wants us to defeat 2 Lake Flammy. Flammy. I think that's how you say him. Wait, whoa. He's got another quest. Yeah, certain characters are known to have multiple quests. Baby Armu. And what else? Stone Crabbles. Okay. So we can do all of that. If we actually open up the map here, you can see all these exclamation marks all over the place. And I can also see a yellow dot over here. Oh, that's Dunban. Oh, sorry, that's not Dunban, that's Dixon. You guys have fun. You make a great couple. What? Going to the Magmail ruins on the Defense Force mission? Sounds good. It's good to go out adventuring every now and then. Yeah, I'm not a good impersonator, so don't expect me to actually be an expert in that kind of stuff. Right. Doesn't seem like there's anything down there, but we're going to have a look anyway, because I don't think I've actually explored down this bit before. Because this kind of would look like something you'd expect to see in the nighttime hours. Which actually is something I should really point out. Certain missions can only be accessed under certain times of the day. Right, so this Defense Force soldier wants us to defeat an evil Rangro near Tefra Hill. It's a really strong monster, so be careful. Right, okay, thanks for the heads up. Yeah, under certain quests, they do a certain something like, oh, you need to defeat 2 or something, or 5 or something. But that one was to defeat 1 of. Whenever you have a quest that involves defeating 1 of a certain creature, that usually indicates that it is a unique monster, like it's only one of a kind. There are other quests down over here for us to pick up. This is basically going to be the entire episode, by the way. Oh, whoops. I wish that we could actually, like, just fast speed this kind of stuff, but to be truthfully honest, it's not that simple. Right, what's your quest? You used to see this bug around all the time, but it's gone now. I'd like to see it again. Could you catch it for me? A giant hornet. Okay. I may not actually try to 100% complete the game, but I will try my best to do as much as possible. Right, 2 rainbow zirconias. Right, okay. Right, there's quests down over here. There's this guy. Hey there, young'un. Care to lend an ear for the oldest person in colony 9? Okay, it's the same old problem, you know what it is. My back's playing up again. I suppose you know... Oh, so you need some medicinal brog oil. Okay. So he needs 2 of them. Right. This is actually kind of the whole situation of... oh, here we go. Infinity. Yeah, you can actually share affinity between the characters that you play as. So that's actually something to keep in mind. Oh, this person is actually like wanting us to find the treasured item of a blue glass bead. Okay. And what's actually... Oh, affinity chart updated. Okay, that's good. Right. Let's see. Quest log. There we go. You can actually look at all of these optional quests that you have accepted. If they highlight it under a yellow crown, that indicates that you've actually done it. When you look at these quests, you can actually press the R button to activate them, meaning that you actually get to track one side quest as well as a main quest. All you have to do is just follow where the blue exclamation mark is on the map, and then you'll easily find it. So this nearer guy obviously wants us to deliver a letter to a character called Lucas. We'll accept that. Okay, we won't read the letter. There's a heart-to-heart over here, but we can't view it just yet, so just keep that in mind. I think you have to run down over this way, yeah, jump on these barrows, up and over the wall, and there's that special item. In the original Wii game, you had to pick up the item and take it back to the person. But in this case, you don't have to worry. You just pick up the item and automatically you have completed it. Right, let's see. What do you have to trade? Colony bottoms, a strength up ox core, and rabbit diode. Okay. What about you, Lucas? Stiff hair. Yeah, that's not what we're looking for. This is basically like the reason why I think this LP is probably going to be the longest LP series in all of YouTube content on my channel, because there were so many quests to accept in the entire game, And to 100% complete the game, you have to beat literally every single quest and also complete the entire collectopedia of every single area. So it is a bit of a stretch. And when you actually complete quests, it actually does help you level up your character, which is actually interesting to say the least. Right, we've got one more quest over here. Susanna. The only way you can get his son to like studying. I mean, I can actually understand that question really, because when it comes to studying, it's not really the best thing in the world, because sometimes you try to study something and the knowledge doesn't always stay into your head, but there's also cases where our schools in the United Kingdom are so strict with the homework that they don't actually allow young children to actually enjoy the free life. Oh, I actually pressed the wrong button. Okay, press the Y button and just warp over there. Okay, but I am serious. There have been so many cases where children have been getting so much homework all weekday that it just piles up day in, day out, and they just don't get the chance to actually enjoy free life. Right, this guy is obviously another guy that wants us to kill certain enemies. Oh my god, I actually got more. Jeez. Okay, there we go. What about you? Yes, hello. 2 Fang Tooths. Okay, we can actually get those from the Fang enemies in the nighttime, so we're going to have to wait until nighttime to do that one. There's a guy over... Oh, in the back here. Oh, it's a Nopon. I want friends defeat wall slide... I cannot say that word. Oh, it's actually something from Magmail Ruins. Okay. Bash monster on head. Oh, these Nopons. Actually, something I should really bring up about this whole quest thing. If you actually left an area to go to an entirely different area and then a quest opens up, you're not actually able to see a quest icon unless you are actually in the same area, which I find relatively stupid. Right, so search quest 2, find the key. We'll set that as an active quest. And it's all the way back over in the residential district. Okay. Hi. You know that big lump of metal sticking out to the western cliff? There are ether cylinders in there that can power all things... And, okay. Right, what about you? You're another defeat an enemy quest? There are so many of them. What about you? Doesn't sound good. Have you ever heard of something ridiculous? Alright. Oh, this quest. Okay. This is an interesting quest. Marcia is actually baking biscuits to actually give to her grandson, but this quest actually has more than one path. And I remember I actually did this quest and gave the biscuits to who she actually asked me to give them to. And I actually found out that actually wasn't the correct path to do. Wait, what? Oh, that was the rabbit diode. We've already done that, okay. Right, so... Wow, there are exclamation marks literally everywhere. I think that's actually the enemy list thing. Whatever, I can't even think of the name of it. But actually, hang on. This shop We actually went over here earlier on showing requirements of like certain weapons and that. Defensive knives. These are actually weapons that you can equip to Fiora, because she actually attacks with a dual knife style. These weapons here, though, they are exclusively for reyn. And we actually are highlighting shulk, so obviously you don't get to see any difference in approach on this one. But if we actually highlight reyn, you do get to see the benefit of what all of these items do. So we can see Rusty Girder increases ether defense by 5 and physical defense by 5, but it drops auto attack max by 1 and minimum by 2. Iron Pike raises max auto attack by 9 and critical rate by 5%, but it is dropping everything else. Whereas this one is dropping the block rate by 2%, but it's raising everything by 2. Apart from auto attack max, which is increased by 6, and also is not increasing the critical rate at all. We can actually equip this to reyn right now. So let's actually have a look. So we've got all these other stuff here. So you get to see everything that is applicable for each character. The prototype Helm raises shulk's physical defense by 19, but it raises reyn's by 17. So it's just a benefit of which is best suited for each character. I'm not going to buy anything. I just wanted to buy that better weapon for reyn. And speaking of which, if we go into change equipment, sorry. Go to reyn. And you can see all these items we got. So we got the scrap driver by default. We have this, the block girder. That raises reyn's stats by a lot. And we actually have 2 of them. So we're going to equip the acrylic driver first and see the difference in that. We actually have seen reyn fight once or twice, kind of thing. So let's head back to the residential district and find that key to automatically complete that quest, and then we can actually kill some enemies along the way. We'll also try and grab some items in the meantime. You can also load up these here to just frequently remind you of each quest as you go along. Okay, so a couple of sweet wasabis there. Right. So we just run back here. You can actually equip the auto run feature as well if you actually feel tired of holding the thumbstick for too long. But it does lock you into running in one direction unless you actually push left to force left, up to force up, and that kind of stuff. Right, okay. So we need to go back here. There we go. So that's automatically completed that. Let's have a look what other quests that we can do. Let's see. So monster quests. There's a challenge which is involving beating one unique monster. Material quest. Okay, let's accept these material quests. So we've got a small shell. Now we could actually see if any residents can actually trade items to us. But if you have a look on the map, it's actually showing a location of all potential areas where you can actually find a small shell based on enemies that you can actually defeat. I find that to be relatively interesting. So, I think we're going to... I was actually meant to hit the Y button again, but I forgot. I'm going to warp to the main entrance, just to save time. Jump over the fence. Land in the water. There we go. and I think these beach crabbles are part of a yeah, thought so. There, fine, doing his usual thing. Okay, so that's Material Quest 1 done. Now for Material Quest 3. Fang 2. Okay, so that's actually exclusive for the nighttime. Right, okay. There are collectible quests as well. So let's see. Rainbow Zirconia and a Giant Hornet. Okay. These sort of quests, I will be trying to beat them off camera, so just keep as a heads up in mind. Oh, actually, here we go. Okay. Okay, we've inflicted break. Hey, there's Valentine. Oh dear. Oh, we actually got to see that. Right. That's actually something that's pretty rare to show up. It's basically something to allow you to increase enthusiasm in your party. I love that pose that Ryan is in. So let's actually load up the achievement list and see if we can actually find what we actually just did. Let's see. Let's find. Achieve Battle Start Affinity. Right. So Battle Start Affinity is basically what actually increases optimism with your characters and so on. So it allows them to fight better. That's kind of what I mean. But anyway, I'm going to be doing the rest of the quests off camera. So next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Definitive Edition, once I have beaten all of... Oh, actually, I should really do this biscuit quest real quick before starting off the next... Well, no. I'm going to do this biscuit quest starting the next episode, alright? But everything else I'm going to be doing off camera. Apart from the challenge ones. So, we'll see you guys next time.